Hey everyone, jennabugger here, and welcome back to my channel for another speed build. I was probably the most excited about this speed build because I just wanted to go completely like Halloween decor, like cliche, even like tacky maybe, like I just wanted to go all out. um, and I mean, I got the idea for this from my grandparents' house. They always go so big with the holiday decorations, whether it's Halloween or Christmas or Easter. Or, I mean, even 4th of July. Like they go big, and it's it's a little borderline tacky, which yeah, I mean that in the most like loving way possible. um, I have nothing but fond memories of it. So that was basically the idea for this house. I decided to do a very simple exterior. I'm not even sure what you would call this type of style of a house. Yeah, I don't know. I just searched up some pictures of like I think I'd actually searched suburban houses. um, yeah, and I just wanted something really simple to let the, Halloween decorations shine. So, um, and so yeah, I'm just, creating uh, just doing the front here. I actually decide to add a fireplace, um, right here. I don't think I was gonna put one in, but then I was like, oh, let's make it like not as symmetrical. I mean, I love some good symmetry in some of these builds, but yeah. So I just decided to do that. And then here's just trying to figure out the best matching for the chimney um, thing. So yeah, and I did skip the um, floor plan, the layout, because I am still not very good at those, and it takes a lot of trial and error to kind of come up with something. And actually, the upstairs, what I have is I actually do need to tweak it a little bit, which I left that off camera as well. Um, yeah, so I imagine this family, like every single member of this family, just is obsessed with Halloween. It is their favorite holiday, and the entire house, even down to the bathroom, is just decorated for Halloween. Um, Granted, the bathroom is probably the least decorated. Like, I think I just add like a pumpkin, but yeah. So and then here I'm just trying to like work out a little bit of the layout with the kitchen. I think right here, yeah, I decided to switch up the windows because I really cannot stand um, having the counters like in the way of the windows, and it's just one of my like pet peeves. Like other people do it and it doesn't bother me as much, but when I'm like building, like I just can't do that. And plus I need a little bit more space. I felt in the kitchen, a little bit more counter space. So and I like this layout I was going for, so I switched it. So this probably is the first splash of Halloween decor that I actually put in this house. The little curtains from the spooky stuff pack. Um, and yeah, this house is gonna have a lot of orange. There's gonna be some purple thrown in down here on the main level. There's a little girl's bedroom upstairs that's gonna be just all like tons of purple, and I think the parents' bedroom I did just black and white. Same with the bathroom, is basically black and white except for the pumpkin that I added in. Um, yeah, so and then here I'm just going going hard with the Halloween decorations. Just I really wanted to use just, the really spooky stuff pack, like an entire spooky stuff pack, like yeah. It kind of makes me want like a stuff pack for like every holiday. Yeah, probably like I mean, let's be honest, I would prefer that over the Star Wars game. But we won't get into that. Um, yeah, so and then I'm just using some of these vases, or I don't think it's called a vase. I don't know if they called it an urn. I don't know, but just something a little more spooky feeling. And then I just had this idea to put the pumpkin on top. Because I was thinking of maybe trying to find some flowers. Of course, I'm having difficulties here. I was thinking of adding flowers to the vase, but I had the pumpkin there. I was like, yeah, let me just plop the pumpkin on top, because who needs flowers for Halloween? um, yeah, so, yep, just using the spooky stuff rug and adding just some more decorations. I really like the spider, and then you'll see I do something with it a little bit later, which I'm actually very proud of and like a lot. Um, yeah, so and then here I'm just switching out the fridge, because it was bothering me that it wasn't like right up next to the counter, but the cabinet up top was perfect, and it just would have been off center. And hi, I'm Jenbug, and I like symmetry, and yeah. So and then here's just a little bit of the classic clutter items for a kitchen. You got your soap and your paper towels and your dish rack, because there's no dishwasher, though you could definitely put a dishwasher in right next to the stove if you wanted to, but I didn't want to. I wanted to keep all of the one thing about dishwashers that I just really don't like is I don't feel a lot of them match the counters very well, which I guess in real life, like, they don't they don't match the counters, but for some reason it bugs me in The Sims, so I tend to not put dishwashers in my builds. But like I said, you could easily put one right there next to the stove. Yeah, and then I'm just cluttering up on top of the fridge, which I didn't play test that, but I'm sure that would be fine. I think I've done it before, and it's fine. So yeah, and then more curtains. I definitely feel like they probably picked out these curtains thinking like, oh my gosh, that's just so Halloween looking, like I love it, But other people might be like, your curtains are like, ripped up. Like, would you like some new curtains? And they're like, no, that's that's how it was meant to be. Yeah, so I was gonna use the Halloween rug again, but I felt like that might have been just a little too much there. So I stick with this rug, but then I decide to add a pop of purple here, and for like the first time, I think. So of course, after I have to go through like every single rug to figure out which one looks best, because that's also what I do a lot of. Yeah, so I kept wanting to go back to those decorative leaves, which I did use on top of the fridge, but I kept thinking like, there will be time for a fall speed build. Right now is not the time. Right now is the time for Halloween speed build. Do all the Halloweens. Yes, and by the way, both of my children are awake, and I'm sorry if you hear one of them, but I mean, what you gonna do? Yeah, so, and then just a little centerpiece. I really do like putting some sort of centerpiece in the middle of my dining room tables. It just, makes it a little more cozier, I guess. Yeah, so I wanted to put something up here on this table. I was thinking like it might be a good idea for the popcorn maker, but it doesn't fit there. And I could have done the uh, move objects, but I don't think it would have functioned. Maybe that's something I need to test out. But I thought, it'd be fun to have popcorn to like watch the scary movies for Halloween and everything. So here I decided to put the robes on this. I don't even know, little thing, hutch thing. I had a hard time. I didn't put it in the video, but I had a hard time figuring out what to do with this little, uh, you know, area right here because I did the stairs so weird like that I didn't want to completely close off the space because I felt that was space that could have it opens it up a little bit, and I didn't want like the total just symmetrical feeling like I did in my vampire house. Had like the grand staircase that was just just right smack dab in the middle and like very symmetrical on both sides with the room layout. So I wanted this area, but I had a hard time figuring out what to do with it, and I thought of like a little coffee area, but I ended up doing just like a little little place to put coats and everything, and that's what the robes are supposed to be for. Like just imagine that they're little coats, and honestly I feel like they kind of do look like that. If you weren't a seasoned Sims player and didn't know any better, you might think like, oh yeah, that those are coats, or jackets or whatever. Yeah, so I always default back to that I'm losing my words. I'm still not used to talking this much. I mean, I've said before, I talk a lot, but for over 30 minutes straight, I'm still not used to it yet. Yeah, need to work on that. But I do default back to that the fireplace from Parenthood. I just really like that fireplace, and I think there's a swatch that really matches with anything that you're trying to do. And my baby is right behind me in my chair. Make sure not to not to get out of the chair. It's a computer chair that rolls, so that would be bad. So I really loved this swatch of this light from the movie Hangout stuff pack. But I didn't want to go too many colors in the living room area. I wanted to keep it to just like orange and black, and so I took the purple candle light. I switched it, and I was thinking that maybe the parents' bedroom I was gonna do like black and purple and stuff, but I ended up not even doing that. So you'll see a little bit later that I made sure to get it in the build somewhere, but it wasn't quite to the extent that I wanted to. So, yeah. And then, of course, just cluttering up the mantle here, because, you gotta put some clutter. And then just a little toy bin, because I do imagine that there's a child. They have a child, daughter. They have a daughter. Why was I saying that so weird? I don't know. They have a daughter that is a child, and then they have a son who is a teenager, at least in my mind. And that's kind of what I built it for. And then I had to use this llama because, it's The Sims. How many chances do you have to use that little cute little winged llama? Like, come on. And then I do end up using the leaves here just to have a little bit. I felt like it looked weird just to have those things there without, something underneath it or whatever. So I added the leaves to just give it a little more substance there. Yeah, so, and then I do clutter up this bookcase. Oh, and then I found that skeleton from Jungle Adventure. and I was like really excited about that. I was like, oh, this is perfect. I'm gonna stick it in the corner right there once I'm done with this. So, you know, you'll see that here in a minute. And then just, you know, cluttering up, making this feel more like a what's the word? You know, Halloween bookcase. And I kept trying to use this little haunted house thing from the spooky stuff pack, but it just doesn't. Where I keep trying to use it doesn't work, and probably a good thing, because as many times as I tried to use it, I would have been like overdoing it for sure. Would have definitely been overusing it, so I guess it's good that it didn't work out. Yep, and then just, you know, kind of rearranging. I thought the gargoyle looked a lot better right there. Honestly, I don't remember if... Oh, I just ended up putting a couple... I couldn't remember if I added any more to the shelves, but I do remember now. I added a couple more little jack-o'-lanterns right there. So, and then, of course, the skeleton there in the corner. And then I, you know, added, well, I had to go through all the swatches because, you know, I don't think I've ever done that before. I do that a lot in my builds. I try to edit it out for you guys, but you know, something that I don't usually use, and I just kind of go through all the swatches, like especially something like those wall decals, that, you know, the shapes and everything change, or like there's some pictures that the picture changes with the different swatches, and so I go through those a lot, and I try to edit that out so you guys don't have to be completely and utterly bored from that. Yeah, so, and then I'm just trying to add some more Halloween flair to the build, because like I said, I wanted to go all out. I wanted just something that really was just, you know, Halloweenified. That's totally a word. Halloweenified, yeah. And then this purple flower from the movie Hangout stuff is the one that I just most recently got. I mean, it's been a little bit, but I definitely did not have it last year when I was doing speed builds. So I really love a lot of the stuff that came with it, and so I've been using it a lot. Yeah. So, and then these little hand candle lights are so cute. I was just like, you know, I gotta put them somewhere. So. And then I'm just adding the Halloween lights, because, you know, just gotta go big. Yeah, and then I just, add a couple more. And yeah, so, and then I did have the bulletin board down there. I don't know if you guys saw for a minute there. I was gonna try to do something with like some of the scary movie posters or something, but I couldn't get it working, and I didn't feel like really spending forever finagling with it, so I just switched it to that little family bulletin board from the Parenthood game pack. I think that's from the Parenthood game pack. Pretty sure. Yeah. So, anyways, this is the only bathroom in the build. I mean, I was considering trying to do like a little powder room underneath the stairs somehow, but oops. I didn't want to do a huge build. I was actually trying to get this to not be 30 minutes long, but, you know, that kind of failed in that respect. But anyway, so this is the only bathroom in the build, and I actually do like it a lot, and I think, you know, it would be a very nice bathroom even for a house that wasn't Halloween themed. I think it's a little more on the modern side, so definitely all you'd have to do is really just take the rugs, switch out the rugs, and take that pumpkin out, and I think it would be a really nice bathroom for a normal house. Yeah, so I did have to, this is the parents' bedroom, and I did have to rearrange the layout a little bit to fit the bed in good, because I don't like putting the the double beds up against walls, which I know that technically they work and everything, but sometimes I feel it's a little glitchy, so I don't put it. Um, if I can help it, I don't put it. If I'm meaning to build it for the bedroom to be for two Sims, like a couple or whatever, I don't put it against a wall. But if it's like for one Sim, then I might. Yeah, so. Anyways, here I am just figuring out what dresser to use. I end up using that from the Realm of Magic because I feel like it really matched the aesthetic for the room. Yeah, I was, like I said earlier, I was thinking of doing a purple and black theme for this bedroom, but then I decided to just do black and white. And I decided to use one of these wallpapers. I believe it's either the paint or wallpapers from Spooky Stuff Pack. It might not be so easy for them to get rid of it when it's not Halloween, but it's their bedroom, and you know, if they want to have spiderweb wallpaper up year round, they can. They're adults, you know. They can eat dessert for breakfast if they want to. They can have spiderweb wallpaper up all year if they want to, you know. There's some people that keep their Christmas lights up all year, so you know, they can have their spiderweb wallpaper. I am defending a Sim family or a Sim couple that isn't even technically created, so yeah, that's wonderful. Yeah, so I was thinking earlier of I like that dresser from the movie Hangout, and I did almost use it, but then I really wanted a lower dresser that I could clutter up with some things, so I went ahead and chose this one. And I'm just cluttering it up now. I had made sure to include some things for him and her. And I keep wanting to use that doll, but I felt that was, you know, Halloween and Day of the Dead is, you know, they're two separate holidays, so I didn't want to try and, you know, mix them up and, like, you know, I guess I was just trying to be a little respectful, I guess. Yeah, and anyway, so I love what I did with this. I kind of thought of it last minute, like, they have spider web wallpaper, they need spiders. So that's just kind of like their, you know, what's the word people use? Their gallery wall. You know, usually it's like pictures and stuff, but like it's spiders for them. So, and this wallpaper I really liked too, so I was, you know, oh, that's got to be the kids' wallpaper for sure. And then just picking out, I do end up switching this out because I feel like it ends up being a little too busy once I start decorating this area, but I do end up, there's enough space for a desk for them all to share, for, you know, computer, and then I end up moving the desk, and right there I put the pumpkin carving tables. I put 2 of them, so, you know, and then I think what really made me think to do that was, you know, those little lanterns on the wall, they're pumpkins, so it's like their own little pumpkin carving station area. And there are some items in the debug menu for like the pumpkin scraper and pumpkin knife and all that kind of stuff. You can actually get those out of the debug menu, so I could have done like little shelves above them to really make it seem like a you know, pumpkin carving station area, but I decided, I mean, you know, if you guys have watched my other videos, you guys know how intimidated I am by the debug menu. So I try not to go in there too much if I can help it. And plus I was planning, you guys will see, I was planning, I had some plans for the teen boys room, which required a lot of debug items. So and then right here I wanted to use the little garland or whatever you want to call it, but I felt that the wallpaper was just too busy, so I switched it out for something And of course here I am going through the swatches because I can't help myself. Yeah, so again, I was, there's like a lot of black and white here, and then I felt like I was just doing too much. Oh, hi baby. Yep, she's making her way to like under my feet. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Let's get up here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so anyways, I'm working on the little girl's room now. I imagine that she's really into arts and crafts, and all of this stuff around the house is probably, or the, artsy stuff is probably her doing, like that paper garland, and like cards and all that kind of stuff. A lot of it's her doing. And then I was feeling really extra with her curtains for some reason. That just was, I want to make pretty curtains. So yeah, like I said, I was feeling super extra with those, and I just did them like that, and I do like how they turned out. I put this at the edge of the bed because it is a pretty small room, but I wanted to add a little bit more decorating to I want it to really feel like she was really into arts and crafts, and just like almost obsessed with arts and crafts, just like, the whole family's obsessed with Halloween, so I wanted to add just some more of that stuff somewhere. But like I said, it's a small room, so I put that at the edge of the bed, and the bed is still functional, at least for my adult sim that I tried, which reminds me, I don't have a child in the family that I was using to test this house, so I was not able to test that arts and craft table. If it doesn't work, you could just switch out that dresser for one of the one square dressers, and that should fix the problem. And then I liked this right here. I thought, she could be collecting the spookier dolls, and she has some of them displayed in her room. And then I'm just, she's got to have she likes arts and crafts, so she's got to have her, her special pumpkin that she did in her room on display. Yep, and then I just did this, I really, really do love the rugs that came with the Nifty Knitting. Technically, I think those are in the debug menu. Oh, I'm just giving myself whiplash here. Sorry. I think those are in the debug menu because technically they're supposed to be made or knitted. Oh, and then I'm just adding the little remote because I was trying to find it earlier, but I couldn't find it. And yeah, so anyways, here is what I was mentioning earlier about my plans for the teen boys room. I imagine him to be the mischievous one. He really goes around and does the pranks, and definitely works on the mischief skill. Maybe set some fires, but nothing too crazy, like a metal trash can fire. He's not out there trying to cause serious damage to things. He's just trying to be a little bit of a prankster. So he's got he's got a wrench to booby trap them toilets, and he's got some lighters and lighter fluid to set those trash can fires. He's got the megaphone to I don't know, scare people. Same with the little foghorn. Is that what it's called? I forget. But and then of course spray paint for the graffiti and everything. He's really up to no good. But like I said, he's not trying to do actual physical harm to people or objects or anything. He's just trying to pull some pranks. And see, he's got a fire extinguisher, so he's not trying to go too crazy. And then right here, oh my gosh, I have so much stuff out. It's a complete and utter mess, but I'm trying to not be all over the place with my builds. So, you know, while I'm going through things, I'm trying to pick out all of the things that I might use, and I feel like it's helping a little bit. So I'm not like, you know, giving you guys too much whiplash like I did just not too long ago. Yeah. Anyways, and then I just this little bucket here. I actually like this idea. Adding some paint and spray paint in the bucket because you know, for him, so he's ready to go when his friends call and, you know, like let's go graffiti the school or something. You know, he's ready to go. He's got his bucket. And then he's got some headphones because I just always imagine, you know, teenagers having headphones to, you know, listen to their music and everything. And then not only is he a prankster though, but I also imagine he's the one that's really into like the slasher horror films. Like, you know, they all like a good scare, but he is really into it. And I mean, my first thought was actually I wanted to go through the debug menu to see if there was any sort of like a video camera in the debug menu. I couldn't find anyone. If you guys know that there is one, let me know down below, because I was trying to think of him as more of a filmmaker, but like I said, I couldn't find anything like that, so I had to kind of switch it up a little bit. So yeah. And then yep, just adding a little light here. And then I add the journal because I thought, I think right here, yeah, I thought that, you know, he would have a little place to write down his ideas for pranks. So that's his little like pranking journal that he keeps all of his ideas in. And then just, you know, doing some lights. I ended up just sticking with the normal little saucer light because I couldn't find anything that I like particularly liked. I did want to do something kind of more fun in the girls' room because, I mean, look at her room. It's like, it just looks super fun. And then this, you know, saucer lamp, which I'm not sure if that's part of the debug menu or because the debug objects are on, or I'm not sure. But anyways, here's those candles that I was talking about forever ago. I was like, I'm going to use them somewhere, so there they are. Yeah, so and then this light out here, I had every intention of using that light out front too, but then I remembered those fun, you know, candles with the monster hands holding them. I probably should have switched it out back here too, but I didn't, so, you know. And then of course there's the box, so they can actually decorate the outside of their house with the lights and the banners and everything for Halloween, because, you know, you can't go all crazy for Halloween decorating and not have that. I didn't have very big plans for the backyard, so I kind of took the easy way out and placed one of these big jungle gyms just to fill up some space. But you know, they do have a child, and I thought you know, she would like having that. She's, you know, the artistic, you know, she likes arts and crafts, very creative, and, you know, I always imagine the arts and crafts is just one and the same with the creativity and imagination and everything, so that'll work for her. And then I'm just doing some very, very simple landscaping. Here's the lights. I'm not very good. Oh, here's some they're technically lights, but I imagine them to be like the Halloween blow-ups, you know. That's what my grandparents have. They have tons of blow-ups for you know, like all of the holidays. It's it's kind of awesome. And then I just noticed that I feel like that was kind of, we got gypped a little bit, that the spooky stuff pack just took those pumpkin lights from Seasons and just re-swatched them, and I feel like, you know, we were gypped, like that, you know, that's like, how rude. But you know, the rest of the pack I can't complain. So, yeah, just doing a little bit of the landscaping here. It's something that I'm trying to work on. Just something that comes with practice. And sorry if you hear that. She's actually going to be 7 months here soon, so she is, finding her voice and really likes to talk. Yeah, so just adding some trees. I was gonna actually do more trees, but then looking around the surroundings, I felt like there was quite a bit of trees already, so I didn't want to go too crazy on the actual lot. Yeah, so then I'm just trying to, get some more decor. I actually didn't go as hard with the Halloween decorations in the front yard as I would have liked. But like I said, I was trying to keep this. I didn't want to do another 30-minute video, but I ended up doing it anyways, and I needed, to cut some time and everything, and I just. Oh my goodness! Oops, oopsie. Yeah, so I just needed to, cut some time somewhere, and it just happened to be in the front yard. The build's taken a long time, and it's going to be a long video. Like when you are building, and what am I trying to say? You can already tell while you're building that it's going to take forever. But anyways, we're coming up to the screenshots. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a like, and if you want to stick around, go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!